Hello everyone and welcome to Grinds Online Ireland. I'm Tara and today we're going to be covering some probability and some arrangement questions. So a bag contains 4 red, 3 blue and 5 white markers. So we know the total amount of markers straight away would just be 4 plus 3, which is 7, plus 5, which is 12. So there's a total of 12 markers. 3 markers are drawn at random from those in the bag. Tara bets that all 3 markers will be different colours, while Kate bets that all 3 markers will be the same colour. Determine who has the greater probability of winning. So let's try and figure out what Tara's probability that she is right is first. So again, the box method, we're doing 3 boxes. And Tara's betting that all 3 markers will be different colours. So let's assume the first one was red and the second one was blue and the third one was white. So the probability of the first one being red, well, there's 4 red and it's out of a total of 12, so it'll be 4 over 12. The probability that the second one is blue, well, there's 3 blue left in there after I took out my red, so there's still going to be 3. But I already took out 1 and I assumed it was red, so the total amount now is going to be 11. And now I've picked out 2, so I'm going to put my hand in again. And what is the probability of getting a white? Well, there's 5 whites left in there. But I already picked out 2 out of the 12 markers, so the total amount of markers then is only 10. So the probability that Tara is right then will be 4 over 12 for the red, and then she picks a blue, which would be 3 over 11, and then she picks a white, which will be 5 over 10. So looking at these, I'm saying and in the middle, guys, so that means we multiply them all together. But hang on, didn't I assume that the first one was red, the second one was blue, and the third one was white? Couldn't I have exactly said that the first one was blue, the second one was red, and the third one was white, or the first one was white? So there's all these different combinations that we have to take into account. So we could have red, blue, white, or we could have red, white, blue, or we could have white, blue, red, white, red, blue, and blue, red, white, blue, white, red. So there's 6 different combinations of this. So we're going to have to multiply that by 6 then to get the total probability that Tara is right. So if we look at Kate's probability then, so Kate bets that all 3 markers will be the same colour. So they're either going to be all red or all green, or all blue, sorry, or all white. So the word I'm saying in between each of these is or, and we know or in probability means add. So we're going to have to find the probability that they're all red and add it to the probability that they're all blue, and then add it to the probability that they're all white. So the probability that they're all red, well, again, we have our 3 boxes. We pick the first one, which is going to be red, so that will be 4 over 12 probability. And I have 11 left now, and I have 3 red left in there after I chose the first one, which is red. So the next probability that my my second one will be red will be 3 over 11, because there was only 3 red left in there after I picked out 1, and there was only 11 of the 12 left in the bag because I already took out 1. And the exact same reasoning then, the third one being red is going to be 2 over 10. So the first one was red, and the second one was red, and the third one was red. So if we multiply them all out together, we're going to get the probability that the first one was red. To get the probability then that they're all green, or I keep saying green, they're all blue, for example, that's going to be, well, we have 3 blue left in there in the start over 12 in our boxes. Our second one now, we're only going to have 2 left over 11, because there's 11 left. And the probability then that the last one will be blue, well, there's only 1 blue left, and it'll be all over 10 because there's only 10. And again, so the first one is blue and the second one is blue and the third one is blue. We're saying and between them all, and in probability means multiply. And then the final one, that they're all white, well, the first one being white, there's 5 white in total, so that will be 5 over 12. The second one being white, well, there was only 4 white left in there after I chose one, and it'll be over 11. And then the final one being white, well, there's only 3 left of the whites because I already took out 2, so it'll be 3 over 10. And the reason why it's 10 again is because I already took out 2 of the 12. And to find the total probability of that happening, then we multiply those two together. So if we put all these fractions and multiply them into our calculator, guys, what we're going to get for this one is 1 over 55. This one will be 1 over 220, and this one will be 1 over 22. So this is the probability that they're all red, or they're all blue, or they're all white. That's what Kate's saying. So we have to add all these probabilities up because in probability or means and we get Kate's probability to be right to be 3 over 44, or in kind of decimal terms, that'll be approximately 0.68, so 6.8% roughly. So then if we multiply out all of Tara's probabilities, what we're going to get is 3 over 11, which is approximately equal to 0.27. So in this case, we can see that Tara here has a greater probability, saying that all 3 markers would be different. So she has the greater probability of winning.